Alright, I'm going to turn back and continue down this way. No,
Okay.
actually, I'm going down this. No, yeah, down this way.
Down that way. Alright.
I'm just going to stand here for a moment and wander for a while.
And
He's like,
wonder for a
ah.
while. You kind of see a
Oh,
bit of a hallway leading off that way as you stand there and wonder.
hmm. And continue.
Alright. So, continuing off down this hallway, it's not as nice. It's clear this was a pathway for a couple people, perhaps to get around the cart if a cart got stuck.
Alright,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah. There's also another corner leading off to the north.
Alright, and it doesn't continue this way.
No.
Alright, I'll take the turn.
Alright. You see it kind of turn off to the north and another turn back to the east.
I'll keep on going.
Actually, I need you to make a reflex save as you go this direction.
That's a 14.
Yeah, okay, I see it now. Sorry. Didn't even notice you do it. So, unfortunately, the floor drops out from under you, and
Yay.
you land 15 feet down in water. You seem to be in some kind of underwater cave.
Alright, so no falling down. At least.
The torch splashes into the water and turns off.
Oh, this is great. Did I bring a rope with me? I don't think I have rope, no.
Any suggestions on what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to kind of swim about, searching like the walls kind of where I am. Just over the surface for now.
Hmm. Feeling in the dark, you think you feel what possibly is a metal spike sticking out of the wall. You also hear waves in the distance. Very loud booming every so often.
Alright. This brings back out to the ocean. Hmm. The spikes, they don't go all the way up, do they?
You happen to find one. Give me a perception check as you kind of perhaps grope the wall and tread water at the same time. You find a couple more. There seems to be one a little bit farther up above, and then there's some more off to your left a bit. Perhaps these
Alright.
had a ladder at one point.
I'm going to try climbing up them. And I'm going to spend the panache points to add a d6 to that.
Yeah, making
Bringing
you
me to
notice something.
15.
Okay. Bring it to a 15. You
Yeah.
fall back into the water.
Uh,
You feel it's possible, but that is a really tricky climb.
would Okay, so Julian is going to try something. He's going to think about it first. He's going to think, would my adhesive spittle help me climb if I like cast down my hands or like on the wall or something?
Hmm. Give me an intelligence check.
Or am I just going to end up stuck on?
You think you would get stuck on the wall.
Hmm. That's stupid idea. All right. I guess I need to swim out towards the sound of the waves.
Possibly. Possibly waves.
Um, I'm going to swim down first. I'm going to try to see if I can reach the bottom.
Okay.
Swim check. I'm going to spend another panache point on that.
Oh.
Uh,
Well, you got a 6.
yeah.
I've never seen someone roll a 0. Ooh. I don't know
I
how to
get
take it.
I take a -3 to my swim.
Yeah, well, clearly it's an odd thing to roll. You kind of get lost on the way down and have lost track of the surface.
All
I'm
right.
going
I'm
to be
just
opening
going
up your
to let
character
my
sheet for a moment. Just so I can keep track of something. Okay.
Yeah, I'm an elf. I don't have the best.
Nope. Alright. I need you to make a perception check. You still don't know where the surface is. What would you like to do for this turn?
I'm trying to think if I have anything that floats. I checked the ink pot, see if the lid was still on it,
Mm-hmm.
and if there's like air trapped in it.
There is not. Quite frankly, that would be because it didn't have a lid.
No lid, yeah. Trying to think of this. Well, I have like files on me. I'm not.
This also means water has gotten into the ink pots.
Yeah. So they're useless.
Yeah.
Um. All right, let me look at my inventory. See. Um. Fuck. Oh, I let go of the breastplate and see which direction it sinks. Like, just
Drop the breastplate. Using that, you can tell which way the surface is, but you have lost track of the breastplate.
that's okay. I don't care about.
Okay.
Excellent.
Alright. So you swim up.
Yes.
Alright, you breach the surface, and you can still kind of hear that boom echo in the distance every so often. You had heard something like it under the water, but it wasn't as clear.
Yeah, I'm going to swim towards that.
You're gonna try to swim towards that?
Yeah.
You reach a wall.
Lounge the wall. Where's the wall? Like, I don't know.
It's dark in here. You really don't know where the wall is, but the boom seems to come in this direction.
I don't see.
Hmm?
I don't see anything. Like, you said
Yes,
in this
I'm not
direction.
signifying anything on the map.
Oh.
It's coming in the direction of the wall you're against at this point.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's what you mean.
Yes.
All right. I lounged the wall to the left.
Lounge?
Like, not skim.
Oh, yes. The wall on your left, kind of doesn't have anything on it. The wall that is directly behind you from the direction you have swum at this point is the one that had the rungs on it. Those metal spikes.
Right. Yeah. I will also note at this point that I have no direction as a constant spell-like ability.
You have no direction. Oh, good. You're gonna need that. So let's try it this way. We'll.
So I know where the north
We're gonna,
is. You can.
gonna fake a hand here. I'm gonna be doing this in the upper left because I've got nothing else of note up here. So perhaps like right here is where you came in, this little hole. The rungs would be on this wall, going up back towards the hall. Somewhere over here in this wall is the direction of the booming. You're not quite sure where it is, but this is the wall you're kind of feeling up. And you decided to move left, which would be over here.
All right. Would you let me take? I am in danger now. I shouldn't be able to take a 20 on climbing that ladder, the rung.
Take 20 on climbing the ladder. It will not be a take 20 kind of moment. I hate to say.
No, it would not. No, I wouldn't let. All right. I'm going to swim across to the other side of the thing, to the other wall.
You find a wall about right here, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say this is a 10 by 10 room. It's much bigger than that. It takes you a while to get from wall to wall. But you feel that you are perhaps in a rather large room down, and that perhaps you're at the ceiling of that room.
I'm going to go back to the rungs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try using that to guide myself.
To guide yourself down.
I don't know about this. I mean,
No, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, yeah, I'm going to go down.
Okay. It takes you about 2 rounds to get all the way down. Very cautiously, kind of using the ladder as a means. You suspect the room is perhaps 40, 45 feet high.
Alright. That's too deep for any type of investigation. Never mind. I return to the surface.
Okay. Takes you less than that to get back up, since you now feel safe knowing which way.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, I have no idea how you're gonna get out of here.
No, it's going to be interesting.
Like, my only solutions for people falling in here involved a group and rope, or, them going out to craft rope.
What's the wall made out of? Like, I'm going to just kind of fill the wall. Oh, would I be able to put a torch where the rung is?
Hmm.
Like, kind of like bounce
Yes.
one there?
You would be able to get a torch on one of the rungs, perhaps.
All right, I'm going to leave it up there kind of to dry for now, I guess.
Okay.
Until I'm able to light it.
That'd be fine.
Oh, actually, the torch is like one of the reasons it's so hard to climb, I presume, is because the rungs are kind of humid and they're slippery.
Actually, they're old, corroded, and um,
Uh,
barely sticking out of the wall at this point.
you're making me hate myself for not taking mend. Fuck it. Yeah. How long will it take, more or less, for you think, for the torch to be usable?
Uh, about 20, 30 minutes.
20, 30 minutes. All right. And how long do you think my character can stay in this water?
Give me an intelligence check. You happen to know that bodies float.
Yeah,
As far as if you're not wearing armor, it should, be good.
yeah. I'm wearing leather.
Nah, you'll be fine. Might be a little tight afterwards. It is rather cold. Do you have some way to
Yeah,
warm
that's the
yourself?
thing. Not underwater, no.
Hmm. Then how about this? Could you haul yourself partway out using the rungs and hold on to the wall that way?
I guess it's
Perhaps
a
putting
climb
the
check?
torch just farther above. I would
Yeah.
need a climb check.
And again,
No.
I'm using another mesh. Oh, wait. No.
No. Of
Okay.
course, this means falling back down into the water with the torch, but you still have the torch in hand.
Yeah. I put it back on the wrong there. That's no problem. That's 3 panache points I've used so far. I need to take track of these. So yeah, the torch goes back. Um, and I have nine to spend, so that's a third of my pool. Oh yeah. Would I be able to kind of stick the daggers into the wall to kind of make holes for myself to help with the rungs to kind of not compensate but complement?
Hmm. Trying to figure out what I would have you roll for this.
Attack rolls against the wall.
I mean that's a fairly easy one. I mean you just have to beat a 10. So I don't think the difficulty would be hitting the wall. I think getting them to dig in somehow and in some way
Yeah.
would. So I'm trying to
Knowledge,
debate.
engineering to kind of find the good places.
Yes, that I think is what you're gonna want.
All right, and I'm going to add a d6 to that. Just for, all right, 26.
You find a way to put 4 daggers in. Yeah.
I have 4 daggers total only. But I'm not going to put them all in the bottom levels. And I'm going to put
Well,
like,
no, I meant like you put the first 2 in, and then you can stand on those.
yeah.
And
But I have
next
to do a
ones.
climb check to.
You
to
will have to do
continue.
a climb check to kind of get out of the water, though.
All right. Here we go again. And again a d6 to that. And that's another panache.
That is just enough to climb out.
Sweet. All right. Awesome. I survived. Um, I managed to climb out. I lose the daggers. I collapse onto the floor, hyperventilate for a couple minutes, and reach out to the sky and praise my made-up god, the Cisco.
Okay.
And so I'm down to one torch because one of them stayed down there because I never retrieved it.
And no
The
breastplate.
other one fell.
Or the
And no
daggers.
breastplate.
But, I mean, you
Or-
know where all that stuff is. You just gotta
And I have my life, which
find a way to get it.
yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Just a quick thing. Can you give me a odds or even check?
Odds.
Odds. Okay, you are back over here.
Okay, on the wrong side.
Yes,
Okay.
I was about to say that the hole is right here.
All right, and it fills up the entire corridor.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Was there any wood that I could have used as kind of a bridge in this room?
It was all kind of rotting wood. Don't know that
Yeah.
you want to use that.
Yeah. Not even the desktop. Beside.
Also kind of old, falling apart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plenty of fresh wood outside, using a tree, perhaps. If you could haul the
I'm going
tree.
to head back. I'm going to head back to the primary corridor. My mouse glitched. Give me a second.
Primary corridor, and are you going to continue moving east?
I think so.
Think so, okay. The corridor kind of
Yes.
continues on and then ends at a door. By the way,
Oh
you know,
wait,
this whole
but
time.
now before I continue, you forced me to do this, to do perception checks like every corridor.
Oh, it's fair.
Ah. All right. Unless you just want to keep that roll.
That's a perfectly fine roll for this corridor. There's nothing of note here. There is a
Yeah.
double door here. Some of the ruts seem to have gone up to, perhaps past the door, but not gouging the stone of the underneath the door, you know? Double door, rotting. The door on the right seems to have fallen towards the left door a bit, creating this gap towards the bottom that you can kind of see into the room, perhaps if you crouch down.
All right. I can't see anything on the map.
Oh. You should be able to.
Maybe I should refresh.
I'm gonna move. All right, hang on. I'm gonna move you back over to the last map with Chlois, and come back. Do you see the map? Do you see what I see?
No more Christmas music, please.
I can help. It was too good. So
nah, I don't.
what you
I
should
see
see
the map.
is
I
right
don't see
here.
anything new. Yeah, I see right here.
Yes, I just added that.
Oh,
That's-
all.
that's-
I thought
that's
there
where
was
the
like
door
a
is.
way. Oh, right here. Okay.
Yeah, that is the door. Right.
All right.
Right here, double door.
Yeah. I knock.
Nothing happens? Or do you mean knock is in the spell?
No, I nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing happens.
And the door's locked.
The doors are not locked.
Okay. I check them for traps.
You feel moving one will probably make the other collapse.
Door.
Yeah, both doors. Not that they're so much
Um,
trapped as old and falling apart.
Yeah, I just kind of push on one door
Um,
and step out of the way of the other. You know.
I was about to say. That's fair. They both kind of just fall down. One falls into the corridor with you, the other falls into the room before you, which looks kind of like this. You do see an archway over here leading out. Perhaps a bit of a corner. Barely, you can tell. And there is a portcullis over here with some glowing, luminescent, almost teal-like energy coming past it. You do see that the portcullis is rather old and rusted.
I go back to the lever.
You're going to go back to the lever? Okay.
Yeah, and pull it.
You hear clanking in the distance.
And then I go back to...
Yeah.
This.
As far as the room goes that I didn't get to describe yet, I feel rather bad. Someone just kind of spoke over me. There's a thick layer of dust covering the floor. It is clear that this is perhaps the room the cart kind of came from. You suspect this used to be a storage room of some kind.
Alright, but there's no more stores. There's no...
No. Past the portcullis, you see a room and 6 glowing canisters. There are a bunch of other canisters along the wall, though.
But they're not glowing.
They are not glowing.
6 canisters.
Most of these are already shattered and open.
Alright, so I know where those are.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll check those out later. I'll go back to over here.
Alright. Back to the other color. Corridor kind of continues north and turns east.
How's the floor looking?
Or sorry, west. Turns west. How's the floor looking? Give me a perception check. Rather solid.
I'm still going to go down the corridor very tentatively, like, kind of putting a foot ahead and then putting my weight on it.
Alright. I'll give you a bonus if you ever need a reflex save again.
Alright.
Okay. Turning east, you see more corridor going east.
Alright. Cool, so it's just a trap portal.
You eventually arrive back at that little pit from the other side. Give me a perception check. Yeah, just a trapped corridor.